My name is Never Chris, and this is my review for Balloon Pop on the Nintendo Wii. Balloon Pop is published by UFO Interactive and is one of those games that most people will never even hear of. It isn't too surprising either. Before even checking it out, one look told the entire story. The game does indeed look like hell. Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. This is not a Wii Virtual Console title, and it is not a WiiWare downloadable game. Balloon Pop comes packed onto a DVD, stored in a case, and sold wherever retailers who would actually pack this thing are located. Graphics-wise, Balloon Pop could have been easily done on the Super Nintendo, maybe even the Sega Master System. Still though, Balloon Pop is a puzzle game, and every puzzle game has its fans. There are entire companies that make the megabucks selling aging women flash puzzle games on the computer, and those aren't even all necessarily bad, so I was willing to give this one a chance. I might even be pleasantly surprised. Any story this game actually has is all told when you first turn the game on and not when you pick the story mode. I really couldn't tell you much about it either. I believe it has something to do with an evil, ridiculous bat, the planet Earth, and some comically stoned looking mushroom. No, this is not MapleStory, but it is indeed a Japanese video game. Alright, the concept is pretty nifty. Use the Wiimote to move the colored balls around until you link 3 together. Then a timer activates and you must link as many other balls together to activate a combo. Sure, why not? The concept was actually pretty good and it reminded me a bit of games like Bust-A-Move and Puyo Pop. And then the game went on and on and on and on. For about a half an hour I was left with nothing but my thoughts as I mindlessly racked up combos as there is no immediate challenge from this game. I always found it rather amazing how there are certain games where in real life you can find a ton of people who would love to tell you how boring and lame they are, but once you hit the internet, slamming it is completely taboo. Puzzle games are often like that. I wondered to myself, if I gave Balloon Pop, a game that will likely never be spoken of again, a low score, would even that draw out the trolls from the force to criticize my taste in video games for not appreciating anything that doesn't have balloon lighting? Luckily, those crazy thoughts all subsided once the game started picking up a bit. I started having some, actual gasp fun. You see, puzzle games are usually at their best when there's a lot of tension, and when there's a lot of tension in Balloon Pop, it actually gets pretty fun. And then it's all over. Those few moments in the story mode were alright, I suppose, but slogging away at the Wiimote for another half an hour to reach those few moments of fun did not sound very enjoyable. And as I get better and require more challenge, the moment will take even longer and longer to get to. Try as I might, I couldn't even find a level skip option. Next up was the puzzle mode. This mode reminded me quite a bit of Puyo Pop. You get a certain number of switches to create a combo and clear the board. It's good stuff for anyone who enjoys the more cerebral side of puzzle games or has ever owned a game of Lights Out. Next was the challenge mode, and hell yes, this was more like it. Frantic battles right from the offset, just like Dr. Mario or once again Puyo Pop, making combos drop garbage on your opponent was great. The sense of urgency was right on the mark and I was loving it. I was looking forward to continuing for quite a bit, putting the Wiimote down, and then continuing my progress the next day. But then, it happened. The challenge mode had ended. 12 unholy levels where I never even screwed up once and it was done. God damn it. There was no alternate difficulty setting either. I had conquered the entire mode in one go. There's also a versus mode where you can challenge another human player, which is pretty cool if you can find someone who's actually willing to play this game. Even then though, is Balloon Pop really worth playing over the other one-on-one puzzle gaming greats? Not really. The concept is rock solid, but the execution leaves something to be desired. A larger playing field would have been very nice as well. So the question arises, what exactly is Balloon Pop's problem? It feels like this game had exactly one day in development. Like some good ideas were once thrown down to paper and then they just went with it, never refining a single thing. Balloon Pop needs more visuals to look at, a wider variety of music to listen to, a more expansive challenge mode, and a lot more personality. Oh, and an online mode too, but then it'll be a frosty day in the Earth's core before a game like this ever starts going online on the Nintendo Wii. I had some fun with Balloon Pop, but not too much. This game desperately needs a sequel to flesh out its ideas. While I would say that this would make a great $6 download on the Nintendo Wii's original game downloading service, $20 is way too much. I give Balloon Pop on the Nintendo Wii a 6 out of 10.